Hi, 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 hi. How's everybody doing? Now I know what you're thinking. Whoa, Tuesday, August 12th. What happened to the whole week? How was it? How was the Nindies, Sis? Well, I'll tell you, it was pretty fine. But Zebra's already talked about it, so he didn't watch it. It hasn't happened yet. Hi everybody. Hi Snack. Hi Will. Will, it's like okay. So let's break it down for you. Magnus, that's like one of the mages. Kennedy is supposed to be like RFK. And I'll let you finish the rest. Hi everybody. Medium tonight on the fan, I think. Yeah, I'll watch the Indie World. I mean, I'll probably skim through a lot of it. Plus, I still got to pick up some games for Fantasy Critics, so. Guys, Fantasy Critic this year, it's a pretty close race. It's a fairly close race currently. Will is currently in the lead, 86.54. Zebra is hot on his tails with a 79.73. And Kingo is hot on his tail with a 71.87. Now I'm in a somewhat distant fourth with 58.19. However, I feel pretty confident with my board. Borderlands 4 is looking to be shaping up. I think that's going to do well for me. Hell is Us, I'm still a little nervous on. I know there was a PC demo earlier in the year, and I think I saw something about a console demo coming out in about a week or so. I'm not dropping the game that's not happening at this point. But I'll probably play the demo and report back. And then Once Upon a Katamari I picked up, which, fingers crossed, does well. Yo, what's up, Zebra? What's up, buddy, bro? Oh yeah, yeah. Kingo snuck up. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound dropped with an 87, and I was talking to him a bit about it, and I think Zebra was in the call at the time. But credit where credit is due. Game for game, Kingo has the best draft. No questions. Of the 4 games initially drafted on draft night, inarguably the best draft. I think I did the math, and it averaged out to be like an 87 or something. His worst game of the 4, which is his last pick, which, man, he drew second, so his 4th game was the second to last game picked. So, not a whole lot left on the board. But that's at an 81, which, anything 80 or above, I'm like, yeah. And I think I know Shantae is getting like an actual release soon, and I think he's got some pretty solid ones. It's a shame about Shadow Labyrinth, but a point is a point, I guess. I think if Marvel Cosmic Invasion comes out, I think that's going to be another solid pickup if it comes out this year. Unfortunately, we are kind of in a scenario. I mean, he's got some good games on here. And like kind of sort of unfortunately, if Hollow Knight Silksong, then Will wins. But also fuck you. I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed. I want Hollow Knight Silksong to come out literally January 1st. Oh damn, they had to delay the game by like a week. Shoot. So funny. Like 4 years in a row of Hollow Knight Silksong. It's literally been drafted all 4 years of our fantasy draft. Will, who has not played Hollow Knight, drafts it this year. It's just funny. Available on Xbox ROG at launch. It's an Xbox. Did you know that? I don't know. That's Fantasy Critic. But I got some games coming up, and I'm excited. I don't think like it's almost impossible for me to win at this point, but you know, it's always just fun to do as best as you can, I think. Now you might say that's cope. That's loser talk. That's someone who knows they can't win coping into a moral victory. And I would say there are no moral victories in the Everwar. Welcome to the stream. Says the line is, but that's how losers think. JJK. Oh. Alright, the Immortals double dip. Here we are. We're starting late. I've already dropped almost 300 frames. How is that even possible? I've been on the main menu. Seems stable now. I didn't even notice when they were dropping. We're starting late tonight. Definitely not enough time to do Until Dawn. So here we are. Immortals of Aveum. If you didn't read the going live self-promotion post in my Discord, you should. Go read it. I'll wait. It's worth it. It's funny. I'm funny. And it's what you fuckers like. It's what you fucking pigs are here for, isn't it? How's everybody doing? Last night, what happened? I don't know. The World of Ruin happened. We lost. Devin was raw. Devin died. The whole world got their magic locked for about a month, and then Jack woke up from his coma, said something stinks like dead people, and then turned it off. We kind of sort of made up with Luna, but then she fucked off, which is good, because whenever she's around, I'm miserable. She's the worst character. Then we weren't sure where to go for a little bit, because the game bugged and it wasn't telling me where to go, but I figured it out. We came here to Glaive Gate, where, as it turns out, nobody in the Palathon died, because all of our funny fucking NPCs got out unscathed, and now they're all hanging out here. We met up with what's her name, Zendara. This is like her home base. She was a princess before, but I guess she's a queen now. Han Solo showed up. He was raw. Again, he can dual wield magic. He's raw. Here he is. These people were somehow resisting and surviving here for a month without magic against the guy who literally has all control of all magic. So I don't know how that happened, but so it's a good thing we freed their magic so that they could continue to be just as effective at resisting. And then what's his name came down, saw that we were alive, but he wants to speak with us on his ship. He's got Captain there, held prisoner. Han Solo did a binding oath vow, not to like harm us. That was pretty cool. There was yellow magic briefly. And now here we are. Binding vow, yeah. Is that like JJK? I think Will popped off over it last night. Fuck you. We got a bunch of legendary weapons. They're all crap, kinda, except for we finally got a good one. It like could be worse. I don't like love its attached abilities, but the minus 65% recoil is actually super nice because that makes our shots real fucking steady. Anyway, the plan tonight is just to kind of do some sweep up. JJK. Oh no, we're dropping frames again. I'm dropping the bitrate kit. Why tonight? Let's see, I don't think I have anything extra opening. The universe didn't want me to stream. I'm not like downloading something, am I? Somehow. Oh boy. Come on, holy fuck, it just jumped up to 20,000? Alright, we seem stable now. Hooray! We seem stable now. Hopefully that doesn't continue happening. Yeah, so we're gonna just fuck around, do some side quest shit. We got to finally explore a Shatter Fane. We went in there and some like weird entity like made hints about having to go to other locations first and then coming back here. And then I did a little bit more reading off stream, and it's apparently the Shatter Fanes were added like post game, like post launch. So they definitely are like end game content. And it seems like there is an actual, like we've been calling the Six, super bosses, it seems like there is an actual super boss locked behind this content. Um, so that's so that. All right. Let's see here. Again, we're mostly just gonna fuck around and do some side shit. We're not making prog tonight if I don't have to. There's this thing which I don't know what the fuck this is. This is like locked. Don't use it yet. Really Movember about it. How's everybody doing? Everybody have a good Wednesday? Let's see here. I think we have to go back to somewhere in Lucium to take a ship or something. But fuck that. First I want to go back to here, the font. There's like a locked door. I want to see if we can get in this now. Of course, we're gonna have to fight a bunch of guys, but oh, maybe not. All right, hooray! All right, what's the scotch with this door over here? Is there any way I can open it? Maybe there's another way in. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Oh, hello. We're actually like kind of running low on like money a little bit. Upgrading all this legendary equipment is expensive. I don't see like any other way to get up there. Oh, do you think we maybe come in from underneath? That could be. Oh. Let's see. Probably gonna get ambushed in here. Oh, cutscene? The fuck? This isn't where I have to go for the plot, is it? The Beast of Rasharn? What the fuck is this? What the fuck did I just stumble into? Whoa, fuck! I'm fighting the fucking Demon Souls Phalanx here all of a sudden. Ah! Fuck! Leave me alone! This is bullying! What the fuck is happening, Isaac? Oh fuck. Hi Pixie! How come Twitch never lets me know when go live? Do you have notifications turned on? Smile? I know it's so close to bedtime, it's true. Twitch also wants us to lose. Twitch wants everybody to lose. Thinking about getting into view botting. Eh? Like not a great environment for this. That's probably the point. It's true, he never went to bed last night. It's still Immortals of Aveum. It's the same day, Pixel. Rasharn. Again, I don't think I'm accidentally going the correct way here. And they keep bringing up Date. Haha, haha, you guys can't get over here. I stayed longer than anyone else, Zimmy Squish. Owned. Taste legendary blue gun, bitch. Owned. Alright, well, the Beast of Rasharn defeated. Secret beast fight? Can we have a Sid 16 squish emote? It could be oh so funny. Alright, what's the pitch? What's it look like? This is where we found Sandrak, like, getting healed or revived or whatever. Now, let's see here. Yeah, squish. The owl is orb-shaped like Happini. Oh, wouldn't it be funny to see it go up and down and up and down? That does sound funny, actually. We're going up in there. This is cool. We had to fight a secret hidden boss to get up here. We had to fight the Beast of Rasharn. Oh, a Tiernum ring. That does sound cute, Pixel. We can call it Civ 16 Pump. Alright. If this ring also gives blast wave damage, I'm throwing them both on. Oh, cracked! Wait, minus 40% armor? For what fucking reason? Why would I ever want minus 40% armor in exchange for an additional 100% melee damage and 34 more red magic power? That sucks. It would have to be melee damage plus like 1,000, and I would put it on. I would consider it. Yeah, let me quick just drop down from 171 to 103. Go ahead and lose 12% damage negation. Alright, well, that was still cool though. I mean, like, that reward sucked, but like, you know. Got through a new Gintama ending. That's weird. We've never heard this song before. Persona 3 The Answer, the Gintama playthrough. I like the idea of Pixel pitching me an emote when he is the one who's going to have to create it. Alright, we're missing one more golden chest. And a hot plate. And a Shroud Fane. But I think I know where the Shroud Fane is that we haven't done. It is awful hubris of him. But then again, maybe I don't. What do Shroud Fanes look like? That. Oh, I do remember this one now. It's one of the 6. I do remember. Alright, well, let's find the last golden chest here, shall we? Immortals of Aveum. Kalthus golden chests. Let's see, there are 18 of them here. Oh god, this website's awful. Bad website. Bad website. If you're short on topics, might I suggest discussing with you? Our love will make it through. Oh, what is that? I don't care about fucking lore. Give me the golden chests. Can't look at that one either. Going to my Twitter feed. This is garbage. I feel like I've had luck with Super Solus. Oh wait, no, I haven't. This is the same. This is the same as the first one. I wish there was literally one good like guide for this game. It says here, furry smut romance about a high school girl and her new classmate, a kind-hearted beastman with a primal lust for her scent. Oh, okay. All right, all right. I'm vibing, I'm vibing. Tell me more, tell me more. Okay. Let's. This game fucking sucks ass. Images. Can I just find like one good picture? Alright. This one I'll have to do, I guess. Okay. So I think I got this one. More? Beep boop, beep boop. Guys, make sure you update your Pixel OS. It needs updates every now and then. Oh my god, this isn't even a full guide. This is just the ones you would get later on in the game. Oh, come on, Dangles guides. Literally Dangles. DAYNGLS apostrophe guides. Dangles. Low battery? Shucks. Well, we'll never know now. Alright, I'm just gonna have to pick with one shitty guide and fucking figure it out, I guess. Oh god, why is AI mode like the fucking first thing on a Google like tabs? Also, why is there just all? Can I just get one that's like that doesn't have fucking video links in it? I don't want a video! Videos are nice. I don't want a video though, I'm trying to stream. I don't want the Kalthus Shroud veins though, I want the golden chests. Alright. This one seems like it's this. This one seems like it's this, which I have. Very cool, very fun for us. I don't know why, for the love of God, we're starting over here of all places. I got that one. Yeah. I got that one. At a pillar outside Glaive Gate. Ooh, I don't know if I got this one. No, I definitely didn't. Okay, saved! I don't know, I got nothing. Kind of a zany day at work. It was just me there, and it was like just busy enough to be annoying to be by myself. To the Glaive Gate. We had a big like 18-person event from, it was like some camp or something. And their games like started at like 6, but of course somebody booked a 5:20 game, which meant that like fuck me. Looks like it's up one of these pillars or something. I don't know. You can figure out the math on the timing there. But it just made it annoying too because I had to be all over the place. Ooh, 3,000 XP and a legendary essence? Pog. I have to work after hours tomorrow because some people can't do their job. Ugh, grump. Those people should do their heckin' job. Alright, do we want to get anything for 1 point? I feel like everything I want at this point might be 2 points. I mean, more armor could be nice. It's not all that fancy or flashy, though. I actually feel like I, like, need this. My green magic is so shitty. So I'm gonna save up for that, I think. I like Jucky. And then, I don't know, then after the game, I had to, like, take payment from a bunch of kids, and, like, half of them were paying in cash, so I had to, like, make chains and shit. And then, you know, like, the 2 other groups that were gonna play after them were, like, there waiting in the lobby, and I still had to reset the same exact 2 rooms. So, like, then those guys started late, and then someone from that group wanted to play again, so that's why I was late getting home. Alright, Saren chest done. Shrine Forge, we're missing a chest. To the Shrine Forge. While I'm here, let's see if I can't max this out now. Yes, I can. Plus, minus another 5% recoil and 5 more damage. Hell yeah. Big trophy. Guys, we are getting the platinum. We're like real close to like the platinum come. We only got 20 trophies left. All of these ones are gonna be mwah, when they all like pop at once. Also, I can't help but notice there isn't one for speaking to that shitty little kid. Or maybe there is. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I guess there's 5. I guess there's 5 of the little fucks we talked to. That's gonna be a big come whenever that happens. Obviously, like all of these will all pop at once, I hope. At the very least, these 2 will. I hope. New shoes are a bit uncomfy on the feet. Uh-oh. Look, guys, see, look, we're almost done. There's only 2 story trophies left. Isn't that exciting? Yo, what's up, Tamal? Yeah, until Dawn's on a break. He'll be back next week. Alright. Ooh, maybe I can interact with this thing now. Although I'm still missing a chest somewhere. You gotta break them in. What the hell? They got guys here? I also need new shoes. Shoes are stupid, I agree. No more shoes. Let feet free. Let feet free. Let's get this trending. Free the feet. What, you got a problem with my bags? Green magic, go! We gotta go home so I can change. These shoes are awful. Can't be dancing in awful shoes. Do we think it's out here or do we think it's in the temple? I always think, is there a sitcom, and I think it's Scrubs is the answer, but I could be wrong, where like a character gets new shoes and they don't fit well, and they're like, no, I just gotta break them in, and then like maybe then at like the end of the episode they like take the shoes off and they're like filled with blood or something. I know there's the Friends episode where Monica gets the new boots that don't fit. You know, that are uncomfy, but it's not that. It's not that I'm thinking of. I mean, you don't like see the blood, I don't think. I feel like it's Scrubs. Give me that. Love the orb that like doesn't suck in anything. Hey, I gotta hit the road, Jack. Alright, well, you know what, Zebra? You know what I have to say to that? Please come back. More and more and more and more. Have a great night's sleep, friend. You see, Pixel? That's how you retain an audience. Take another scotch a loach around this area before I look up a map. This song sounds like a Twilight Princess song. I think it's Twilight Princess I'm thinking of. It's either that or a Kingsfield song. Alright, let's look up a map. Immortals of Aveum. What is this? The Shrine Forge. Start of the area. God, these maps are just god awful. Why would it ever fucking be on a fucking slideshow? I'm trying to look at the fucking image. Don't fucking transition to another one, god damn it. Alright, we got this one. We got this one. Seems like there's maybe one over here somewhere. Yes, there is one in this room. Okay. Whee! You know what kind of sucks? Now that I have this legendary blue gun, I've realized that it ain't getting any better than this. In terms of my weapon. In terms of my main blue gun. It's like that DBZA bit where Guru unlocks Krillin's power and he's like, huh, this is the peak, huh? Like this. Die, green thing, die. It's up there somewhere. I don't know how I missed this first time through. Time burst. Time burst duration plus 20%. Garbage. Alright, but that's all the chests. Let's go check out the Shatterfane while we're here. See what that's all about. And if it's anything I can do anything with right now. This is not even the right way we want to go. Is this? It is. Down the hole? Certainly not of this way. Not of that away either. This away? How about, huh? Oh yeah, over this room. Fuck me. You mean I gotta fight guys? I don't mind the guys. Although I wish they gave me a little bit more XP than what they do. Getting like 10 a kill. Oh, that was 100. It's as much as a wisp. This is where we made the stupidest mistake of the entire game. Where instead of taking the power to destroy nuclear weapons, we took the power to be a nuclear weapon. I'm also starting to think time travel no longer on the table. Alright. Holosteric Fane. This is what we discovered at the end of last stream. It's kind of one of these. Semitocular Spore Log 88. Undefined Echelection. Our arrival, summoning, here was an inelegant affair, cresting along an unlovely retching of the wound. This Maladar is particularly impatient. We'll need to partition our mind again to compensate for the damage. We should likely jettison the 60-odd songs collected from Rapture in Atava to make room. Projections show that throats will not develop to utilize their echoes anyway. A pity. As we recall, most of them were kind reminiscences of the Empire, their visible lyrics barely desiccated at all. Yeah. This is maybe the most interested I've ever been in the game. That's what I was thinking. They probably did. No, real talk. Actually, this might be the most interesting thing in the video game. And seemingly, it was all added post game. They might have had like a post game like DLC like expansion story or something, but then. We're the Maladar, I guess. Okay. This is like kind of what happened when we went to the other one. It was a lot smaller seeming, and that little thing appeared, and he like listed a bunch of locations. I don't know if this is gonna be parkour or combat. Owned. God, I have the most accurate weapon in the world. Well, that guy was invincible during that. That's sucked. Kind of interesting. Holy fuck, it's 1 versus 100. Oh my god, look at them all up there. You guys ever watch that game show? I kind of like that one. Odie likes that one, right? I mean, Odie likes game shows. And you know what? I'll say it, and I like Odie. punch. Last night we got an ability that whenever we punch, we get more of our shield back, so it's actually beneficial sometimes. What the fuck is that thing? There's no armored thing! Oh, you know, didn't we fight one of these in the, like, the Skypiea Islands? Oh, don't fall. We did, right? Fuck. Oh, good, I'm alive. Whoa, whoa there. Oh no, it fucked me! Oh my god, that was the end of that! Jesus Christ. Sizzy's married. Well, yeah, I know, but like... I like Odin. What's up, Comb? Fuck, I have to redo that whole fucking bridge. Whee! What that's for? In case I fall, I guess? I feel like I would almost rather put some other ring on that's gonna buff my, like, blue. Oh, it's already equipped. All shred is nice. Ooh, blue critical. Oh, but that's minus blue 50, yeah. Holy shit, I'm on like a 3-minute delay. I was gonna say, I mentioned Odie like a couple of minutes ago. We had some major frame drops at the beginning of the stream, so if you're here then and you never like pause played, that's probably why. All of my other rings suck, actually. All sigil recoil and all sigil reload time, and that's like pretty good. I mean, this would just give me 50 more blue magic. Which is definitely mostly what I'm using here. Gotta get rid of the green guys here. They're the ones lobbing the landmines. Fuck! What? No! I was cracking the crystal! Bullshit! Do I still have my ring on? No. Might also change... Yeah, I'm gonna change this bracer also. Let's put on our best in slot gear. Let's see, what gives me more more blue? 22% or plus 20? 22%. Not even gonna look. Oh yeah. Now our blue magic power is cracked. This is definitely the thing we want for this. Owned. Owned. What? No, you don't get to stay on my platform. This is my show. I think I can probably just... Oh, I can definitely just pull these guys off. Thinking about getting into pulling guys off. It's pretty beneficial for me, I don't know. What do you guys think? Go. Fuck. No! Bullshit! This is tough. This is... I'd see. I told you these things were gonna be challenging. Alright, let's put on... I am gonna stick with my normal Nova ring, actually. Just need to get better about managing the guys that do the most damage to us. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Snack. Have a great night's sleep. And a great tomorrow. Kill the most, like, annoying guys over here first. I think I've identified which of them are which. Try to work in melee punches when I can, because that restores my shield. Try to get kills with the green guns when I can, just for a little bit of health top off. Heal. There's one of those guys too? Fuck me. Heal, heal, heal! Whew! Yo, you're doing R? That's raw, Isaac. I don't think anybody else has read R. I think Monkey did. Also, what's up, Isaac? You've been here, but like, hi. Yu-Gi-Oh! R sounds made up. It is! No, Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, Jesus Christ. Yu-Gi-Oh! R is like... Yu-Gi-Oh! R is like... What's the like the secondary side mode campaign in Custom Robo? It's like that. It's like the answer. Like... It is just like duels. And I think Takahashi doesn't have any involvement in it, from what I understand. I think the author artist, I think is somebody, is like one of his assistants or something, like. So it still looks like really good and on model. I think it's one of the assistants. That could be wrong. One of these things now? This is crazy, by the way. Have I mentioned that? There we go. Beam! Right on the crit spot. Can you believe there have been no like skills or upgrades to make my beam any like stronger or more powerful or more potent? I think that's kind of crazy. Isaac. The fun thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! R is that a lot of those decks are real. A lot of those cards, if they weren't yet, they would get turned into real cards sooner or later. I don't know the exact timeline of it all off the top of my head. With Immolate Ring. But a lot of those stuff either already were cards or eventually became cards. Oh yeah, no, the people suck for sure. The people are jobbers. Let's put My Glaive Gate Bracer. Well, let's check out this ring we just got. Immolate ring. Survived the ritual incineration of the third moon revolutionists. Immolate damage plus 25%. I don't know what immolate damage is. Oh, my beam! Alright, never mind. I literally was just saying we haven't gotten anything to improve it. Well, there it is. Alright. Cool, 25% more of that. But yes, no, it is very non-canon, but also I think it's fun. Alright, well, there's one of those down. Cool. Now we truly are done with the map. I actually really want them to do a Yu-Gi-Oh! R world in Duel Links. And if they were ever going to, now would be the time, because they are out of animes to make worlds off of. Usually in Duel Links, every year around September, or I think last year it was October. They release a new world, you know, based off of the next, like, the following anime series. So, you know, it was just Duel Monsters, and then they did a GX world, 5Ds, so on and so on. But we are out of anime. So I don't know what they're gonna do. I'm gonna upgrade this, why not? Where'd it go? Oh, I deconstructed it. Oops. Come back, chocolate. Just took a big loss there. No wonder I didn't see what it was gonna upgrade into. Oh, plus 3% more immolate damage? Never mind. What even is the most recent Yu-Gi-Oh anime? It is a, it's the second, like, Rush Duel series. Like, Go Rush, I think is what it's called, or Rush 7s or something. Go Rush, maybe? And yes, it is ongoing, from what I understand. If you didn't know, I wouldn't blame you, because it's definitely not, like, if you didn't know, like, it's not anything that is, really, airing or happening in the West. They have not imported Rush Duels over, to America, or the TCG greater area. Shrine Forge done. Mount Dresnir. This is where one of the 6 are. Underwell done. Kalthus. That's one of the 6. Oremon we can go back to. Rush Duels are cool though. I wish they would release those cards physically. Maybe they just don't feel like there's a market for it, or like it just wouldn't do well based on research or something. And you know, it probably could, but I think Rush Duels are a lot of fun. At least in the Duel Links format, which I think is pretty comparable to what it is, or like how it's actually played. Alright, so let's see. We have a Shroud Vein and 2 golden chests. We haven't been back to this area for a while. And we also have a Shatter Vein. This is one of the first of those that we found. See, look, remember these things? I didn't a minute ago. Also, what's up, idiotness? We came here with Devin! Yo! 1,300 enemies killed, alright. Big troph, big troph. If you weren't backtracking, you'd really have to grind on that one. Can't see dick, can't see anything. Whee! Okay. Enemies? Enemies. Alright, so yeah, here's the Dominator Feint. We'll come back for this. Let's clear out the rest of the other things here first. You know, it's like kind of fun to wee. Remember, we had to fight snakes here. There's some kind of a barrier or refractor puzzle or something down here that we couldn't do before. Here it is. Ugh. All right. Going too far now. I like that. Oops. Aim it down a little bit more, maybe. No, way more still. Oh, went too far. Woohoo! Hooray! They're like kind of fun to do for me. Alright, a Guardian Feint. A Wall Clock. Ooh, and a chest. They almost always double these things up. Magnus Burst Fire. We could have had this for a while. But it's a burst fire, so I don't give a fuck about it actually. Yeah, they're like kind of fun. All right. As for where the last chest's got to be up here. Over here? That's a locked door. Okay. Well then it's over here. They're like kind of fun. Feel like a crowd that would like Layton games, the Professor Layton games. I have never played any of them. Myself, which is somewhat surprising, kinda. I probably would really like them. Where am I going from here? Oh, If you ever see, if you ever see 38 NAF in chat, I know he really likes them. Does Isaac like them? Shrouded Construct. What the fuck? Oh, fuck! Rematch! This is the Act 1 final boss. I don't know, aren't most of those DS, though? I don't know if I have a way to play a lot of them. They do, woohoo! Yeah. Zebra could, though. He's got that 3DS capture card. Buddy Bros played both Trills. You guys remember this boss? Ah, see, this is where I should have thrown on my 25% damage ring for that. Could have done a little bit more damage. 25%! I am stuck. Haha, idiot. I wasn't over there. It's like, you know, kind of fun fight. Shrouded Construct defeated. Owned. They have Sizz game energy though, not Zebra game energy. What makes you think so? Zebra played Zero Escape and Somnium Files. You know, those are puzzle games. I'm in layer 600 DKB. Don't know if you got into that one. No, I have not. I got to layer 400. I guess Snack's not here, but he might watch the VOD. He probably won't. I don't know if I want to go into any more specific, but I got to layer 400, full cleared it, and that was the last time I played. I'm probably going to go left. Bricobato! The Moria legendary ring? Holy fuck! Alright, bash damage. Plus 60%. Neat. It's the one where I'm like, if we imagine the Switch 1 trying to run this game. It would fucking melt. I'm excited to play more Bonanza. I've been playing it like Saturday nights. But I should probably do it more frequently. Especially since Zach's been making good prog. Sizz plays puzzle games, Nisa. Zebra plays puzzle games, evil. I don't disagree with that, actually. That tracks, that tracks. I'm trying to think if I've played anything that would... Or if Zebra's played anything that would contradict that. I mean, I played Danganronpa. I mean, that's not like a puzzle game, but, you know. And never mind, I take it back. I'm going left, kid. Did I go over here? I must have. Yeah, it was a chest. don't know. But also, I don't know, Isaac. Do you not remember the end of Escape Academy? That game was evil. Sorry, this is the zone where I can never tell if there's one of those floaty wisps or if it's just the fucking T-1000 cum on the wall. All right, barrier punch. Alright, seems like we got a big laser puzzle in here. Oh my goodness, yes. Easily your favorite layer so far? Ooh, alright. You haven't been, you've kind of just been vibing, right? You haven't been full clearing. Or at least I'm pretty sure you hadn't been, at least for maybe the first couple. Oh. I am immediately overwhelmed. Thankfully, it's actually really easy to full clear, I think. Just based on the fact that you can just buy, like, gold is fairly plentiful, and like you can just buy the maps and stuff like that in the shops. I mean, if all you're doing is buying maps, you know, you're gonna probably run dry on gold. Alright, well that one solved itself. Yeah, and the sonar is good. The way I've been, I'm gonna 100% it. And I know, you know, Snack will in his playthrough, so. Ooh, okay, we're getting that one. We have to shoot that. Alright. This has not been that difficult so far. But we gotta get green now. I don't even know where, oh. There's the green. I'm not 100% sure where we're gonna stand for this one, though. Uh-oh. Dropping frames. Alright, we seem stable. Might want to give it a pause play to make sure you're caught up. Yeah, I plan on 100%ing it. The way I've been kind of vibing so far with it is I just kind of run through the game, run through all the areas, and then, you know, once I get, like, to the end, then I'll just scoop up any maps for anything that I'm missing. Which has only been a couple of bananas. Or fossils here and there. Most of the time that I've done it, I've like, okay, I'm missing like 3 bananas, so then I buy all 3 maps, and then I exit, and then it's like, oh, I just missed the fucking challenge gate. They're all right here. I didn't need to buy all 3. But like, I don't know. Gotta spend the gold on something. I'm starting to think I don't want it like this, or maybe I do. How do I? Maybe I want to stand over here more. That you quit early? I mean, I definitely have unfinished stream games in my backlog, mostly from very long time ago, years and years ago. I know Will has a couple. Let's see, what haven't I finished? I haven't finished. I didn't finish a KH2 run from years ago. I didn't finish a Borderlands the pre-sequel run a few years ago. I didn't finish a playthrough of Death Stranding from a few years ago. I didn't finish a playthrough of the Surge from a few years ago. I think that's most of them. Just not seeing the angle on this one yet. Oh yeah, Pentiment. Forgot about that one. Oh, here we go. Nice. Fun. An Orimic Maelstrom. A rare weapon? That sucks. We, like, just got this power. Like, not all that long ago, TBH. And you're giving me a blue gun. Oh, it does have 100 capacity, actually. But it's a Maelstrom, and I don't like that type. Typically. Yeah, I don't like this one. Alright, we're so close to a level up. Like 500 more XP. Alright, cool. Let's go back to that Shroud. That Shatter Fane, or whatever. Just, what if I quit Aveum right at the end? Like, I don't know, guys. I'm just not feeling it anymore. 10 strokes to get onto the green, and then fucking quitting right before the hole. I don't know, like, what other, like, I'm not the Nintendo fanboy. I don't know, like, what other, like, Nintendo game series I'm like, yes, I can't wait until it gets its Switch 2 version. Just because, like the 3D Zeldas, you know, like, that's, like, those are, you know, those are some of the big ones, and, you know. I'll play Ocarina of Time eventually. I don't really have a huge interest in checking out Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. I haven't played any of the Metroid Prime games, although... Is that Switch 2 exclusive? No, right? Prime 4 is cross-gen, yeah. I haven't played any of the Xenoblades, so I'm not, like, salivating for, you know, another one of those. I don't play Splatoon, so I'm not, like, you know, really wanting another one of those. I don't play Animal Crossing, so I don't want that, like... One of the things I want the most from Nintendo is another 2D Metroid. Which, you know, would be like, would you know, be an immaculate super game, assuredly. But also, like, how's that going to be pushing the limbs of the Switch, you know, kind of. All right, semi-autocular spore log 04. The Aristea of this revision seemed similar to our own, unsurprising. That the Wound King has grown a fifth face puts us past Atava. There is like fucking like a deep fucking verse here that they are dropping on us at the end of the game in this optional post-launch content. These very much seem like gods from another fucking timeline. The echoes of the fonts are weak and milky. Victims to a Thrada Cull again. I think I've heard Thrada Cull somewhere else in the plot. Will allow a dirge choir to emerge from the triactive later, just in case the Weeping Guild persists in this version of events. Politeness trumps Armageddon. The Wound King, I think, is the big fucking statue thing in the middle of the world. I didn't play games like Immortals of Aveum. Yeah, exactly. Alright, the Dominator Fane. Would have really liked this level up before going into this, but oh well. Yeah, alright. Sounds good, dude. What else would I be looking for? I mean, like Pokemon, I guess, is the only other big, like, you know, game series where I'm like, yes, let me see the next, you know, iteration of this on a console that can run it. And I am semi-interested in Legends Arceus. That's the one that came out a few years ago. Legends ZA. Especially after seeing its performance on the Switch 2. What the hell is going on with this one? These guys have like all... Oh my god, they have like all fucking armor types on, it seems like. Like he's got shield and armor, I think. But also, like, do I really trust Game Freak to like make full use of the fucking console? You know? Where's my fucking punch? Why is it on cooldown? Oh my god, she fucking healed! Alright, we killed the bow user. We're just gonna spawn in 3 more. This is gonna be rough. Oh. What's this? Whoa, I wasn't ready for that. I don't know what else would have happened. Oh, fuck! Look at this, like, interesting fucking arena design. What the fuck? Immortals of Aveum if it were good? Look at this, like... Is it very much like the most basic Doom 2016 environment with no fucking design detail? Like, yes. But there's like something here. I don't know how late after like launch this content came out. But if it was late enough, clearly they were listening to some feedback, I would argue. Slow down, motherfucker. Sick of your kung fu, lady. Whew. Did I win? I think so. That one was still tricky, but not as tough as that first one we did. That first one was rough, mostly just because the arena was so limiting, which was interesting. That one definitely felt more like a... That first one we did was more like a, not like a DPS check or like a DPS race, but it was definitely like... It definitely tested my... I had to like figure out which enemies were, you know, the most annoying and take care of them first and like really prioritize and kind of manage space and stuff. It was an interesting challenge. I liked it. Beast of Reincarnation? I don't even know if I know what that is. Are we... Ooh, round 2? Oh, might be a round 2. We might not be done yet. Oh yeah, round 2. Hopefully if I die, I can just restart from here. Green mages, the worst ones. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, that's the big cum. Oh fuck, I hate these big red guys. They're so tanky. Oh my god, what is happening? Where did all these men come from? Nice. Hubris, nice. Ooh. This game wishes it was Doom, so true. But you know what? Combat's still good! Say it with me! Immortals of Aveum, 6 out of 10, the combat's still good. I'd probably give it a 7. I'm low on health crystals, so I'm trying to get kills with my green gun here, which give me a little bit of healing when I do get kills. Nice. It's not a lot, but it's something. You are kinder than me. No, the plot is like a 2. Like... It's genuinely one of the worst written games I've ever played. I do wish there was I wish I don't know what I wish. I wish there were more fun encounters like these have been, actually, kind of. I am playing on the hardest, or not the hardest, actually. There's an even harder difficulty. But, like, the hardest difficulty that was released when the game came out. What the fuck was that? Lightning? What the fuck is this? Avatar? There's no green mages can also use lightning. Fuck you. Owned! Oh, get fucked! Owned! Absolutely outplayed. That was incredible. Did you guys see that? I fucking yoinked him midair and then he just fell in the pit. Well, I've got the 2 points. I'm gonna go for this, which will give me 40% more green magic damage, which is just gonna be good for us, cause it's my most neglected tree, cause I don't have any rings on buffing it. Or like, and I don't have like a bracer that's on very good. It's already just the weakest of the 3 weapon types. So I think this will be good to do. I think the most unfortunate aspect of the game is that, like, this is what it is. I would yeah, I guess build expression is the right word. I wish it were more viable to be anything other than like a little bit of everything, because you have to be like. There's no world where you're playing this game and you max the blue skill tree, every fucking thing in here, and you're like not doing miserable in combat because you don't have any red or green buffs. Anyway, that put me from 125 to 175. So yeah, that was a huge buff. Blink temporarily increases armor by 100 for 2 seconds. That's pretty good. It's also 2 points. That's probably going to be pretty helpful for some of these later game fights. Meh. I can't imagine not playing without any of, or like not going all in on these upgrades for just the basic guns. That like, without them, it would be unplayable on this difficulty actually. Each one of these is like, what, 10, 15, 20, like 30% more damage on all of your, your basic gun for each color. And then it gives a bunch of other like buffs to just make them better. Increased crit hit rate of all blues, the second part of that is kind of worthless. Increases shield spread, breaking enemy shield causes explosions. Increases fire rate. Regen shred causes explosion. Defeating enemy restores 5% of your max health. Like all of these little buffs and stuff on just like that you don't even notice just because they are kind of inherent to my guns. Are like mandatory skills. And some of this is just worthless. Like, I guess Backlash could be cool. Lashing enemy creates a force explosion, damaging, knocking enemies back. But, like, I gotta put 4 points into that. And the first 2 tiers are basically worthless. I mean, I get plus 5 blue magic from each. So it's like plus 10 blue magic, which, ain't nothing. But, like, reducing the cooldown of Lash by 10% and being able to do a 4th Lash is so... It's so nothing. And that's too bad. Yeah, there's not a lot of, like, build variety. Like, there is a little bit. But, like, not really. Anything that is increasing Dominion mana generation is basically worthless. Because that's just the beam. And, like, I don't know. It's, like, not even that good. Like... It's not even that good of a thing. Unless I went all in on everything ever that increases fucking Dominion mana generation so I can just like constantly fucking fire them off. It's not that useful otherwise. Things are getting zany here in the gold realm. Oh, a treasure chest. Always check for mimics. Oh, it was a mimic! Fuck! Oh my god, they got fucking sentinels. Whoa. I think like of each gun variant, most of them are kind of trash. I can't imagine using any blue gun that isn't this one. All the other ones just do not seem fun to use. And then for green and red, like 2 of the guns are basically the same and the 3rd one sucks. Fuck me. can go down here. This is huge. These enemies are like kind of interesting in that they're like Kingdom Hearts large bodies. I gotta fight them from behind. But also they haven't appeared like anywhere else in the game. Oh my goodness. Yikes! Nice. I am like kind of now in a point where I feel like I do actually have an interesting build. Like I have tech. Like there are strats to use, like because I've gone like all in on like all the melee skills and stuff. So like I melee a guy, they get debuffed. I do more damage with my red gun. I dash, so I get more damage from that. I get a kill with my red gun, which then gives more damage to it. Like there's something here. Fuck me! Oh, if I have to do the whole trial over again, I'm gonna be pissed. Please let me start from there. Oh, thank God. If I had to do all 3 of these in one go, whew. Alright, we need to get down here, like, instantly. Is there a second Sentinel guy, or is it just the one? I think it's just the one. You know, like I said, my green gun, like, lets me regen health. Like, you know, there are systems. And I've finally gotten to the point where I, like, have unlocked most of the good ones. You know, there's some synergies. There is, like, a perfect block system that I, like, haven't really engaged with. We just got it last night, but there's one of my shield skill is now completely invincible for, like, a second after I pull it up. So the kind of idea is that I perfect block, parry. Negate the damage, don't lose any of my shield, like, charge, health. And then I also have the skill that lets me, like, absorb 25% damage my shield takes as health. So if you wanted to go all in on that, like, you can get that skill fairly early. Stay away from the big guy and his lasers. Those things fucking hurt. It's a bad spot to be in. Laser that guy down. I think he's dead. Question mark? Alright, just a big fucking whaleman left. Which I've killed like a dozen of, and they never get any more interesting to fight. There we go, right in that crit spot. There we go, that's that minus 70 or plus 70% accuracy coming in handy, or minus 70% recoil or whatever. Oof, alright. Let's see here. Find another health crystal to top myself off. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Let's see if I yoink. Cool. Although I would guess, yeah, this was the last one. Wouldn't you know it? Everything in this game kind of sort of comes in threes. Ah, a Tri-Storm ring. These are like the challenges that are like, I don't know, it seems like they're like giving me things that are specifically for Triarchs like me. Immolate critical damage. Alright. Manufactured by an unremembered sect of Leonis mystics. There we go. I want 25% immolate and 30% critical damage. Throw both of those on, and I guess you got something. If you want to build all in on your immolate ability. Much like a number fetishist, so true. Says this title is unhinged. I think it's hilarious. But yes, it is unhinged. But like, don't we kind of think? Bum, bum. I want to give a shout out to Tales of Symphonia. Or not Symphonia, Tales of Vesperia. Thank you for having air grenade. Thank you for having the most amount of like jargon, gibberish. It's really made for a funny playthrough. Yeah, I don't need this anymore. I do like that, you know, the 40% critical strike damage on this is nice. But this is just so much stronger. And the recoil reduction is really nice, actually. Maybe one day I'll get a good legendary red gun. Even though she was one of Zebra's favorites, I still kind of stand by it. No, for sure. That girl, when that girl talks, that girl fucking yaps. I really hate that both of the legendary green guns we've had are storm shards, which is like the type of gun I like, but are also garbage. It's really unfortunate. I don't need that. Bricopato. I also don't need this Dominion mana generation ring. Actually upgrade this one for the recoil and the reload speed. Just, I don't know, could be helpful. I wish there was a third ring slot. Like, would that make things too simple? Like, just put a red, blue, and green fucking ring on at all times? Like, yeah, it would. But also, the other way is that it just kind of makes one of your magics suck. Alright, Theron, done. Shrineforge, done. Mount Dresnir, one of the 6 is there. Underwell, done. Kalthus, one of the 6 is here. But also, now that we've done 2 of these Shatter Feigns, I'm gonna go back to that first one we found, see what's going on there now. See if 2 of those crystals lit up or not. Then we might try to tackle one of the 6. Whee! Yep. 2 of them lit up. So 1 more to go. Cool. Whee! Can I make this? Do they want me to have fun? Do they want me to have fun? Fuck! Trying it again, Kit. Oh, they want me to have fun! It's a 10! They could have easily put an invisible wall there. Frames! Oh, it's a good thing we didn't do Until Dawn tonight. We've been dropping frames at key, crucial points. Alright, Oromon. Done. The Pale Forest. Alright, there's one of the 6, but also a gold chest that we're missing somewhere. Let's see, is it obvious? Is there also a Shatterfane here? Oh, there is. Fuck. Alright, we'll come back to there. Dilithium, done. Moon's Edge, done. Lucium. There's just some of the 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Well, alrighty then. Fuck you too, I guess. Hey, don't forget to claim your PS Plus games. I haven't. Has anyone seen anything about this? I have not been able to claim Lies of P. Every time I do, I get this something went wrong error. Is this like a known? Yeah, we'll get right on that bug. The studio is shut down. Um, is this like a known issue? Has anybody reported on this? I was able to claim the other 2 just fine. Or, well, I did try to claim, I took like 2 tries to do DayZ. DayZ? I think it's DayZ, technically. I think it is, like, British or Canadian made. Yeah, it's a known thing. Okay, good. Reddit says try the app. Well, I do actually have the app. Fucking, why the frames? Hopefully autosave just has kicked in, you know, recently. What if my file was corrupted and we'd lost all progress? I would be genuinely pissed. Phew. Alright, here. Woohoo! They want me to have fun! Alright. Okay, so by my calculations, I think there's one of the 6 we haven't been able to find yet. That might be right. Because there's 2 here. 3. 4. 5. Okay, so there's one more of the 6 that we, like, haven't been able to find yet. What? Alright, they really don't like me, doing that, apparently. Let's go find that gold chest in the Pale Forest. I'm gonna make sure to include this in my walkthrough. Let's see, do I have enough battery power to try claiming it on the app right now? We can try. To the PlayStation app. Sign in? Sign in. Email address? Oh god. Yo, are other people out there? There's like 4. Oh, I think we're the only 4 viewers on the game right now. Woohoo! I remembered my login. Alright, go to the PS Store. Deals? Subscriptions? Someone's posting about technical problems they're having. PS Plus? Lies of P. Huh, weird. It says it's, like, claimed already. I can download the console. No wonder the reviews are bad. Top comment, the reviews aren't bad. Yes, they are. Yeah, that's the issue here. Tell that to the devs. Did they put this on anything else? It's multi-plat. It's on PC, right? Maybe the devs should have added options to I don't know, do anything with the graphics settings. See my PS Plus games. And Xbox. Is it because I have the Lies of P demo, maybe? I just did that on my phone. I don't know, I'll have to investigate this more when I'm not on stream. Whee! See, like, because, like, I have Lies of P because I downloaded the demo, right? I wonder if that's might be why it's, like, weird. Oh, wait, this is the demo. That's so weird. And, like, again, if I look on the app, it says, like, yeah, like, you have it. You know, standard edition. It's been purchased. In library, I have the PS, you know, I have the demo, PS5 version. Can we go back to Raincoat? I want to remember what a better game is like. No, no, no. Oh, but I do miss Fubuki. I don't know. I'll look into this more later. Or I'll just download it start the download via my phone and then just never delete it. Ve? Ve. Oh yeah, this game. They want me to have fun! Whee! Yoo-hoo, Kodaka. 100 line did well. Give us Raincoat 2. To the Pale Forest. Alright, let's see here. Pretty sure I've gotten this one. Yes, I did. And I got this one. Looks like there's maybe one like right here. Yes, there sure is. Okay. It's pretty early on in the area. I feel like I'm in a time loop. Jack, you've created a time paradox. This game wishes. I think Jack knew there would be this much jumping in the Immortals. Why not, right? Anymore, I actually love seeing a blue shield on a guy. Especially when I'm like backtracking through these weaker areas. Just because the like shredding through the blue shield and then I get the explosion from it. The explosion has historically been enough to just outright kill the enemy. That's Fubuki's forte! My forte! I love and adore that whole cast. I missed all of them. Even fucking Desuhiko Thunderbolt. Oh, guess I never went up here. Alright, fine, I'll kill the guys. Ah! Can you beat Immortals of Aveum with only melee? No. The answer is no. Or is it? Let's find out. Let's replay it. Let's do a new game plus, melee only. Ah, it's up there. I feel like we came to this shack, but we didn't go up here. Yeah. I mean, clearly we didn't, because, you know. But, like... Yeah. Cool. Yeah. I think we're gonna call it a stream here, actually. We've got seemingly one more of these Shatter Feigns to do. We have 5 of the 6 that we can do, and then, you know, plot. But we're full cleared on everything else otherwise. At least as much as we can be. So I think we're gonna call it a stream here. This was good. This was definitely needed. Again, this would have been like half of a Tuesday stream. Like, this is definitely needed. Next time, I'm hoping we can clear out, you know, everything else. And then maybe we'll, like, finish the game and do any post-game related activities the week after. There's definitely more than one stream of this left. That's for sure. There is a gate here. Okay, good. I just wanted to warp to autosave before I start looking through fucking the map menu and crash the game again. Alright. So yeah, 19 out of 26. So we're missing 7 Shroud Fanes, but 6 of those are the 6. And then there must be one more. There must be like one more area, like major area that we're gonna go to before endgame. Although there was something about of Shroud Fane being in the Shadow Realm, so I think that's probably gonna be the last area, is the Shadow Realm, and that'll probably be where the rest of the golden chests are, and the last 2 unaccounted for Shroud Fanes. But yeah, I think we did great work today. Where do they want me to go for 4 plot? I think they want me to go to Glavesgate. Not Glavesgate. Greyvale? We should probably go there and maybe get the doors unlocked. We can do that. It's not, hasn't been quite 2.5 hours yet. Hopefully nothing major happens here when I walk through the door. Oh. What's up? They're just like fine with me? Oh right, I guess they're expecting me. What's up? Yo, look, the homies. That's right, I forgot they like took over the world. I think this is where I'm going for plot next time. You guys just like chill with these things? That's cool. It's like pretty cool, man. What do we got? What do we got going on over here? Oh, you guys got those too? That sucks, man. Those things suck, right? Don't we kind of think? Yeah. How you guys doing? Probably not so hot, huh? Did you guys figure out the tree puzzle over here? It took me a while. You had to like shoot this, and then the corresponding thing was like over the tent. Was it back on? It is. The chest refill? No, it didn't. Weird. Alright. I think I'll just sit my jackass down and listen here. Park my ass right here on the forge. Check add-ons? No premium content is owned. Oh, alright. Hey, great Wednesdays of Aveum for us. I want to thank you guys for being here. I'll be back next Tuesday with more of this. 3 streams of Aveum in a row, baby. And then hopefully next Wednesday we'll be back with our regularly scheduled Until Dawn. I'm bummed we had to push it off another week, but it was for the best. Yeah. So we're just one step closer to finishing Immortals. One step closer to Batman. Which I am so excited for. Yeah. Night, everybody. Bye-bye. Big love. Mwah, mwah. And you really should thank Will for being here. It's so true. Thank you, Will, for not having to do raid. It's always a pleasure to have you in class. And thank you, Zik. Bye-bye. Mwah.